know there's this concept of African time, but in business is a universal endeavor. People in Japan do business, people in China do business, people in the US do business, people in Ecuador do business, people in Norway do business, people in Saudi Arabia do business, people everywhere. Business is a universal endeavor. You have to maintain standards in your business, particularly when it comes to punctuality. Why? Your business is your tiny republic where you are the head of state. That is one thing you need to keep in mind. You are the head of state in your republic. But unlike most republics, your power as a dictator in your business has limits. Don't forget, anybody who is working for you out of their free will. You made them an offer of employment, they accepted, and now they're working for you, right? A lot of their behavior will be conditioned by your behavior. A lot of the things that they do in the business will be influenced by you and how you carry yourself. So if, for example, meetings are not on time, that is already going to that will gradually become part of the DNA of your business. Such that even though right now you're a small business, you are making maybe sales of 20 million a year, you only have 3 staff. When your business grows by 10 times the current time, there are a lot of behaviors that are present now that your business will carry into that bigger self. And one of those things are that culture of punctuality, right? It starts from you, because it's one thing to tell your people, and I've heard this, like that's the interesting thing about being a management consultant. Many times you're able to hear from the owner of the business and from the people who are being led, right? So sometimes they know that, yeah, the meeting is 10 o'clock, but don't worry, the boss will not come until like 10:30. So people don't really take these things seriously because they know, even though you say these meetings are very important, they are very serious and all that, yeah, that's talk. They know from your behavior that the meeting is not really that serious. Even though you're saying it's very serious and all that, and then you're huffing and puffing, this meeting is all, if you don't come, from your behavior, they know that the meeting is not really, they know that timing for the meeting is negotiable. Why? From your behavior, is negotiable. They know that the meeting is not sacrosanct. Why? The way you behave is not sacrosanct, right? So it's unlikely that you are punctual with your meetings. You treat meetings with the importance that they deserve, and your employees are not doing the same. Your people will mirror your behavior, because a company, a business is a society, is a small society. And as humans, we are conditioned to behave like our leaders, right? We are usually conditioned to behave like our leaders. Whatever behaviors, whatever signals are sent from the top, whatever tone we get from the top, that is typically what your employees are going to mirror. So if meetings are important and they have to start and end at a particular time, you have to keep that time. You have to start and end on time. Another reason why that is very important is that, just like I mentioned earlier, it starts to build a culture of efficiency in your business. You are not just a business that comes and wastes time and you don't achieve anything with meetings. And gradually, even though you have 3 staff now, when 2 more staff join you, you know that thing that happens with culture. Those 2 staff will be indoctrinated in the culture of meetings here are not really that serious. How did they learn that? They learned that from you. Then your initial employees caught it. And then any new employees that come in will be initiated into that culture, into that behavior. And that's how you end up becoming a big company that is inefficient when it comes to meetings. And it's not happening because you're a bigger company. It happened because when you were a small company, that kernel, that culture, that's when you started to nurture that culture of inefficiency. So if you don't want that, keeping to time is a very important factor you need to consider when it comes to running effective meetings, right? If you're interested in learning more about the topics I offer when it comes to starting, building, and growing a business, this is your opportunity to join my community. It's known as the BMG. I provide extensive courses on different topics and challenges that afflict business owners, from how to optimize your profits, how to manage costs, how to boost your sales, how to develop processes, how to scale your business. There's a whole lot that I can teach you. If you want to go deeper into my content, this is your chance. Go to the link on your screen right now, join the BMG.com.